everybody, and welcome to Wilkes, Pennsylvania, and welcome to the Wyoming Valley Mall. You guys know I've been hinting at it, I've been doing the anchors of this mall, including the Macy's was leaving, and we'll get to that. But now it's time for the mall. Now, I will say this video is kind of short from my mall videos, and, there's a couple reasons for that, Number one, this mall's not really that big, so, I pretty much got the entire mall, and number two, I had to cut out a small part of it. The only part you guys really don't see is the part right in, the Bonton, because there's a security thing right there the whole time, so me getting a shot there would have been nearly impossible. But anyway, I've shown you guys everything that I did get in the mall, which is like 98% of it anyway. But in any event, so this mall was first in the works in the late 1960s, when at the time, Crown American, which you guys know built this mall, because you guys just saw the top sign of that directory, Crown American Classic. But in any event, they had plans for this mall to the landfill. It became a big dumping ground. And officially, they started doing work in the 1970s, and the first thing to open with the mall was Sears, which opened in early 1971. Pomeroy's opened in August of that year, followed by JCPenney the early next year. Now, Wyoming Valley Mall did not become successful until Hurricane Agus, I believe I'm saying that, in 1972, caused significant damage to the surrounding area and posed disaster needed for supplies. Multiple movie theaters has existed in the mall, opening with 2 screens inside and later adding 3 outside. Zollinger's, if I'm saying that right, closed in 1977, and Hess's went in that place. That was the spot. It didn't say when it exactly opened, but that's the spot that would later become Macy's, and we'll get to that. Now, Crown American had this mall for a long time, for over 30 years. But in 2003, at the same time they sold the nearby Viewmont Mall, which you guys saw earlier, was Crown American, and they sold that to Priet. Now, Wyoming Valley was renovated in 2006 for $8 million and received significant cosmetic changes. Some of the things you guys see is from that. Although I will say, even though I'm more of a sucker for old malls, I will say the renovations in here are not too bad. I really do like those big those big lights you guys are seeing, and that design that you guys saw in the one cinematic shot that you guys will also see walking towards Sears was very unique. It looked like it's like a second floor. I kept thinking, is there somebody up there? But there obviously, and was not. Now in 2017, this mall got a new junior anchor as officially H&M came into the mall, occupying 3 storefronts, so that's good. But unfortunately, 2018 was a really hard year for this mall, as 2 of its anchors, Sears and Bonton, both went out. Obviously, you guys know it's Bonton. They, then the whole company went belly up and closed, and Sears at the time was close to bankruptcy, and pretty much all their stores have closed. All the ones in Pennsylvania have closed, because you guys know that I went into the one. Now, the Sears Auto Center that was there is being used, but that's it. The actual Sears store, you guys see in this video is Spirit Halloween, because, like I mentioned before, this was filmed in October. I've been waiting to put it up until the Macy's thing, but in any event, now, Priet had some issues with the mall, and it was turned over to the lender GS Mortgage Security Trust in late September 19, not being sold. Priet owned $72 million, that's not good, and has been in special service since July of 2018. Now, in just 5 years before that, the mall has lost 75% of its value. So that's not good. Now, officially, Jones Lang LaSalle took over management of the mall in October 2019, before it was finally sold from Priet to Kohan Retail Investment. Gee, what an interesting company that is. But the good news is, Fourth Dimension Properties, which used to be part of Kohan, and I'm saying that right now because many people think that, that these 2, Fourth Dimension Summit, are part of Kohan, and I want to make that point perfectly clear. They are no longer part of Kohan. Kohan started them, but Kohan fully spun them off. They are now 2 separate companies. So those of you who say that it's still part of Kohan, it's not. They no longer own it, so just making that point perfectly clear. Now, after significant negotiation between parties, the real estate tax of the Wyoming Valley was lowered in just June of last year to $13.6 million. Now, that was due to significant reduction at the time. That's when we knew Macy's was leaving. They already knew it, and I knew it ahead of time because I saw from Reddit pages and whatever. I got to wait just there right now with the former Sears. But obviously Macy's didn't officially reveal it at that point. But there was a glass explosion in July of 2024, which nobody was really hurt, but it didn't leave the mall be evacuated and did not leave a good look on the mall. And then obviously, finally, January 9th, 2025, both the Macy's officially announced they would be closing at Wyoming Valley Mall by the end of March. So we have to see in this, they have about a month left. And even though I've already known this for months, Macy's, as you know, doesn't reveal closing till after the new year. So what's the future of this mall? Well, I don't know. The owners here are trying. I mean, they did an interview a couple months ago, and they're trying to do like some sort of like auto dealership in about a quarter of the mall and whatever, and they're trying. I don't like the idea, and I think it's only a short-term reprieve. I don't see this mall being around forever, I hope I'm wrong. This is a beautiful mall. I have enjoyed both of my visits here, but I'm just looking at what's going on in the situation, and also doesn't help the Bonton building is condemned and in some serious trouble, and that doesn't help anything. Even if they want to get something nice in there, that building is not salvageable at this point. But only time will tell, as I said. I hope I'm wrong. This mall is nice, and I really enjoy it here, but based on what I know about malls and what I'm seeing going on, and the fact that they want to put non-retail uses, never usually a good sign. But anyway, for now, I am going to stop, blabbing and let you guys enjoy the rest of my video. I hope you guys do enjoy this. I apologize, it's short, but this mall, it isn't that big. But I showed you guys 98% of it, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Stay tuned for what I have next coming up on the channel. I'm just getting started on my videos here from Michigan. Stay tuned for the rest of those. And also, I have a big trip coming up this weekend, where I'm going to 4 different states and have lots of videos for you guys. So stay tuned for that as well. But in any event, guys, like I said, I'm going to sign off. Make sure if you guys do enjoy the video, hit like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to hear what you have to say. And live from the Wyoming Valley Mall, Alex Weinsheimer's out. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye, guys.